Hi guys, so I'm coming to you today with another Zombicide unboxing. I normally do Star Wars videos, but today was a special day because I backed this Kickstarter a long time ago. I got Green Horde in early, and I already did an unboxing for the Green Horde core game. They sent those out early, but now is all the expansion stuff, all the Kickstarter exclusives. This is like basically season 2 of Zombicide Black Plague. Everything here is compatible with Zombicide Black Plague, including Green Horde. I already got Black Plague, Wolfsburg, and all my Kickstarter stuff in special boxes. Like literally, I have a whole storage mechanism for Zombicide Black Plague. It's my favorite iteration of Zombicide. I don't really play the original Zombicide anymore and have no interest in the futuristic Zombicide Invader because it doesn't look like they improved on anything and they took magic out of it. And so I just really liked the whole sword and sorcery, dungeon crawl magic kind of stuff. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff to unbox here. So let's get started. So first up is the Hoard Box itself. This Hoard Box is not an actual expansion. This is just this was a stretch goal to have an official box to put all your Kickstarter exclusive stuff in and all of your extras. I guess, you know, the funny thing is that there's Kickstarter exclusive stuff that comes in its own separate box. So, you know, it holds just about everything else, but I guess not everything else. You got a Hoard Box rulebook here that has all the special rules for all of the new stuff. You got a Horde tile here for your Green Horde guys to go on, which that part is kind of unnecessary, I think. Wow, this is interesting. I don't ever use any of this stuff that they have, like to sort your minis. I always end up doing my own. Wow, look at this. You have this if you want to put them back in the plastic. I'll be throwing the plastic in the trash because I just kind of do my own thing with them. I tried putting them in the plastic, and the problem with that is that it made setup and tear down so much. It took you an extra hour to be able to play Zombicide, to set it up and then put everything away. And I didn't like that. So I don't paint my zombies and stuff like super detail anymore. I just do a chromatic kind of dry brush method, and wow. So down here we've got all of our special survivors. Pull this off. So much painting I have to do. So normally I don't paint, like I said, I don't really paint all of these guys that much, but the heroes I'm gonna do. The heroes I'm gonna do the full paint job for. And I'll take my time. This might take me months. There's so many, and a lot of them are real special. You know, you got dudes from Mad Max, you've got Muhammad Ali, you've got and almost everybody. You got the folks from Stranger Things. The Black Knight to meet with the rest of the Monty Python guys that were in original Black Plague. We got Lemmy. We've got Furiosa or Leviosa. We've got James Earl Jones, Dulce Dune. We've got Wolverine. We got David Bowie. We got Storm. We got Iron Man. We got Freddie Mercury. I mean, and then plenty more that it's just glossing over me right now. We got. And then some special, I believe these guys are necromancers, Bram Stoker's Dracula, and then the White Queen from the Snow White movie. These are, I think, the Fatty Bursters. I bought the Fatty Burster expansion. I don't like that name. Like when I play with my kids, we call them big guys, because I just don't want them to start calling people fatties and stuff like that. But maybe I'm just being overly sensitive. And we got the man-eating jackrabbit right there. So a lot of Monty Python stuff. If you did Black Plague and Green Horde, then you'll have the full Monty Python Kickstarter exclusive stuff. And these are, I think, just extras. Green Horde, which is going to be hard because I used my airbrush to paint all my Green Horde stuff, and my airbrush is not working very well anymore. And let's see, we've got more. These are all special abominations. We got the Demogorgon, the Chromatus. We've got the Kofivi, which was pretty funny. And then this is an actual player. Like you can play like a play. You can be as like basically I think he's supposed to be like, this is his twin cousin, right? I think they're basically giants. And similar, just like if you watch Game of Thrones, there's dragons in here for you too. And these actually seem like they go in pretty simply. They go in pretty easy. That's a pretty smart way to store them. I don't think I'll be gluing these in because I might need to take it apart for storage. But wow, Kickstarter exclusive dragon, man. Like they really want you to buy this on Kickstarter. They do not want you to buy this in retail. I mean, holy cannoli. That's amazing. And there's 2 dragons. There's another one in one of the expansions. You got a ballista in here too. The ballista's pretty cool. All right, siege weaponry was one of the new things that kind of makes this new game a little different than original Black Plague. All right, let's take a look at some more stuff. All right, next up I'm doing Friends and Foes. I'm going to get through this quick. One of the things I'm going to probably do here soon, I wouldn't mind doing, is doing like a watch it played kind of type of video where I'm just going to do a session and play a full game of Zombicide and try to use everything. I think that would be the thing. It's like it's if you just use like a single expansion or something like that, you're fine. We got our rule book for Friends and Foes. So Friends and Foes is going to come with some tiles. Extra tiles is always a good thing. And we got a new type of zombie in here, and they're bright green. That's kind of cool. We got 4 more heroes. They're not special heroes. They're just regular heroes. And then we got some friends up here. And I guess the friends are like wolves, and you can get a warg, a dog, and a hawk, or a familiar or something. We got our cards and some extra item cards too. The problem with playing with so many expansions though is it becomes really hard to shuffle all the cards. There's an app for it that'll do the cards for you, but last time I tried it wasn't updated with all of this stuff yet. So, all right, let's do the next one. All right, next is No Rest for the Wicked. I already took the plastic off. We have our rule book here. Oh, we got ghosts in this one, so we're just running the whole gamut. Look at this rules insert. This is a dragon that's in here. Look at this. Oh, the wings are separate on this guy too. Awesome. All right. Oh, and it's all this tape. You know, we just gotta cut. They love to put tape on these things, and it's a pain in the butt for me. Oh wow, the wing comes through there. What is going on with that? So I'm gonna. I do save these big boxes. Even though I don't use all the plastic, I save the big boxes because I'm going to put these monsters in these boxes. They'll be kind of loose. So we got a whole bunch of cards here. Ooh, look at that. Necromantic Dragon. Oof. And then we got, siege weaponry cards, all kinds of stuff. Oh, we got another ballista. Wait a second. What do I need 2 ballistas for? Well, maybe. Maybe you do if you got dragons coming after you. Again, another Game of Thrones reference. All right, look at this dragon. Let's put his wings on. He's got one right there. Oh my goodness, this one's even bigger than the last one. Holy moly, look at this guy. He's going to be fun. Wow, a huge model right there. Let's look at these ghosts. We got 2 different models of ghosts. And we got rats and stuff in this one too. This one seems like a cool expansion. Seems kind of cool. We got different stuff. Let's look at these rats. I haven't seen rats before. I don't know how hard all of these things are going to make it. Like, that's one of the things that's cool about Zombicide is it's a fully cooperative game. But, I mean, there's ways to play it, make it competitive if you want to, but you can make it so hard that you don't really want it to be competitive because then you guys will lose. All right, let's do the next. All right, so we're doing this Rat King and Swamp Troll. I know I didn't get everything they had for this. Like, there's some of the artist packs. I usually don't get all the artist packs. I usually only get the artist packs if they're Kickstarter exclusive. If they're not, I'll usually say, okay, well, if I feel like I need more stuff later on, I will. And I never really feel like I need more stuff. Or if somebody has nunchucks. In that case, I will totally back it. There was only one ever... and that's the funny thing is, there was only ever one Zombicide character to have nunchucks. And it was in an artist pack for the original Zombicide, which I did get. And it's a female with nunchucks. And she doesn't look like... She looks like a femme fatale with nunchucks. And it's not like the ideal... This guy's kind of cool looking. And this guy... And we got more rats in there. So why did I need the rat? Maybe he summons... Oh, he summons extra rats. Look at his card. He summons even more rats. Oh boy, that's going to make this interesting. This is probably going to be one of those really hard expansions. Like if you add this guy in, it's going to be tough. The other thing that kind of stinks is that when you add these, like all these cards, you run into this situation where, I'm just going to open the next one, where like if you wanted to run a basic game of Zombicide, you got all these cards shuffled in, so if you really want to separate all your cards, what I do in that case is if I pull an expansion card, just discard it and draw again. Okay, so this is the Ultimate Survivors for Black Plague. Now this is kind of cool because this takes the basic survivors from Black Plague, and makes ultimate versions of them. If you are familiar with the original Zombicide, they eventually did an ultimate version of their heroes, and basically it just makes them like twice as strong. Like they each have an extra starting ability or something like that. And the cool part about that is that, you know, that's useful because this game has a scaling difficulty. You can kind of set your own difficulty when you're playing. So if you want, you know, especially if you've got some new players, you want to give like, hey, I don't want you to feel too bad. I want you to, you know, your first time playing, let's go ahead and give you an ultimate survivor so you can play a really tough character. Yeah, so we've got, so it looks like they have 2 abilities here, Ironhide and Bloodlust Melee. Ironhide is really good. +1 die for all of combat. Wow, Baldric got really strong, and Spellcaster. I think the bottom one was the one they already had. He also gets a die for melee. You get a free move action. That's always helpful. Lifesaver. Charge and Ironhide. He already had Ironhide. And +1 max range and +1 to die roll range. That's really good. So I think he had +1 to die roll range already, but +1 max range is helpful. Especially when you got the zombie archers coming at you. Look, he's got his little spell effect on there. That's very cool. Very cool. The only problem with it is now that it makes your original survivors a little bit like worthless, like unless you just really want the challenge. But you know what? These were a Kickstarter exclusive, if I remember correctly. So, all right, let's keep on moving on. Oh, look at the beautiful box art on this one. This was Fatty Bursters, and let's see what did this one come with. Yeah, they're just a different type of fatty, and I guess it has the rules for them on there. So there we go. They do 2 damage threshold. Minimum, though they do 2 damage, and they have minimum to destroy is 2, and then all the rest of the rules are there. So they're going to be interesting. I got to paint them in a different way to make them stand out from the other fatties, though. That's going to be the hard part. All right, and now we've got North the Halfling. This is from Stranger Things, and you know they've always make them slightly different so they don't get sued. Apparently, in the last Kickstarter, they had to change a whole lot of their people. Like, I think they had to change like 5 or 6 different people because like they were probably threatened to be sued or something. I don't know what the deal was, but yeah. So here is North the Halfling. You got a little bard. Pretty cool. And here's his card. He gets a free search action. It'd be kind of cool because they have enough you can play as all the Stranger Things crew together. So it'd be pretty fun to see what kind of synergy they have with each other. And we have Liam, who is again another one of the Stranger. Now these guys were Kickstarter exclusive. I think we like one of them. I think North you only got North, or if you bought one of the expansions, and I think you only get Liam if you bought one of the other expansions. So while those expansions are coming to retail, to get these guys, you had to buy the expansions through Kickstarter, which means no discounts. Although you could look at it as a discount because of all the extra stuff you got. So here's Liam. Pretty cool. There's his card. All right. We got like 2 more things to get. Let's do the rest. We'll do it in one take. Okay, this is Shaun A. Murray Special Guest Pack. So, and this is, I guess, from a game called Gateway Uprising, or a universe called Gateway Uprising. I don't know if it's a video game, a comic book, or what. It'll probably tell you in here. And wow, he's got a Necromancer and 3 heroes. These kind of artist packs are cool, especially if they have a new monster type, because the simple truth of it is you end up having way more heroes than you're ever going to use. Zombicide, the only problem they've done with this game is that they make hundreds and hundreds of heroes. And you can only use 6 in a game. But you do use hundreds and hundreds of zombies. You know, so they've started to get better in this Kickstarter because there's a lot more abominations and special zombie types that can come out, and that much is cool. But you don't need quite so many heroes. And then the last thing is the Massive Darkness crossover, which Massive Darkness was one of those Kickstarters I was super excited about. And this one is just adding all the stuff from this Kickstarter into Massive Darkness. Crossover cards from Zombicide, Green Horde, and expansions. Let's take a look. Because I got the crossover from the first Kickstarter also. So and it gives you content for both games. It goes both ways. Like you can use this stuff in Massive Darkness, and then you can use Massive Darkness in this game. But there was only the original Kickstarter one that had the crossover that lets you use Massive Darkness's stuff in here. So this is just all the different cards we're getting. All the heroes. These are your basic heroes, I think. I don't think they're doing any of the Kickstarter exclusive heroes. I think these are just the just the ones that are going to be available. And then you got some new treasure cards as well. Oh, so you can add your familiars in there. That's kind of cool. That is everything. Holy cannoli, guys. So here are the both dragons set up side by side. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this. There is another round of the giveaway going on right now, so if you'd like to win a gaming expansion of your choice in the form of a $20 Cool Stuff gift card, all you have to do is become a subscriber and leave a comment. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Would you watch a full-blown Zombicide game using everything? See if I can survive every single expansion at the same time? That would be rough. That would be rough. It's a fun game, though. It's a really fun game. Cooperative games are generally not that great, but they're good gateway games for people, and they're good social games. If you have a bunch of friends over and you want to just have some snacks and eat some food and drink some drinks and play some, have some laughs, Zombicide is a great game for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.